Street poet with a ghetto essence, blessing. Don't know what you just stepped in, reppin'. 713 South Texas, legend. Maybe Bob Marley in the flesh in. On 2K TV with a Lexus. Please tune in, cause you're about to get a blessing. Buddy Rowe.
Ready for 2K compete events? If you're looking to double your XP aboard the Concha del Mar, the top deck is where it's at, all weekend long. And next weekend is the return of Park After Dark. Taking place at a new surprise location, Park After Dark will be glowing with wild patterns, crazy hats, and hoops. Over in the city, this weekend, earn double XP at Affiliation Appreciation by wearing your affiliation's gear. And keep wearing that affiliation gear at next weekend's Rival Day. It's your chance to prove that your affiliation is the best of them all. Who will be crowned the new champions of the city? I can't wait to find out. That's it for me. I'll see you at the next event.
Welcome to an all-new episode of NBA 2K TV. This week, we've partnered with recording label United Masters, and throughout the episode, we'll be showcasing the winners of the 2K Beats soundtrack search. All of the artists you see in this episode, you can hear in-game while hooping in NBA 2K22. Let's get started. Buddy Rowe, welcome to 2K TV. Congratulations. How are you feeling in this moment?
Words can't explain. Everything is really surreal. You know, I'm just letting it sink in. I can't say that I'm completely surprised because I know what work I put in, but overall, I'm just happy to kind of reap this blessing. So just taking it all in.
So tell us about the moment you decided to enter, and were you like, this is the competition for me?
Absolutely. When I knew what song I was submitting, I was like, I could hear this being played on NBA 2K. I have a background in basketball and all that, so I just felt like it would be perfect, and lo and behold, it was.
Steve Stout and Jason Tatum tell you that you won. What was that moment like?
The music was great. I think it was dope.
Obviously, the beat was nice, and he was switching up his flow. That was a good one out the gate.
Again, words can't explain it. Like, that's Steve Stout. You know, I hear that name in music songs, you know, from people that I look up to. And Jason Tatum, honestly, that's one of my favorite players in the league. I root for him so strong. Like, so for him to be, you know, single-handedly saying, yeah, this is one that we're gonna use for NBA 2K, and Steve Stout as well, you know, that's a king when it comes to the music industry. So it was just a blessing to hear that, and you know, I was overwhelmed, to tell you the truth.
Now, I know you're a 2K fan, so what was it like to hear your song while you were playing NBA 2K?
I uploaded it with my family, and when we were just listening to the soundtrack, and Follow Me came on after the Dreamville song, Sacrifices. And it was just like, wow, it kind of sunk in. It's like, wow, you're really on a playlist with people that you looked up to growing up, and people that actually got you into music. So it's surreal. It's surreal. I can't even explain it. You know, I'm playing with Kyrie, and I'm hearing my song in the background.
Buddy, thanks so much for joining us on 2K TV, and congratulations once again on your success.
No problem, Alexis. Y'all have a good one. Peace.
Yeah, this come up, it been really major. My team eating like we sitting at the dinner table. I done got a couple.
Hey world, it's Era. I'm from Franklin, Virginia. I'm currently featured on NBA 2K22. I hope you all love the song. Definitely check me out for more music on the way.
Era, welcome to 2K TV. We're so excited to have you on.
Great, thank you so much for having me on.
Congratulations is in order to you because your song was selected to be an NBA 2K22. How'd you find out that you won?
My phone was going crazy. I got an email from United Masters. They had also tagged me on an Instagram post saying I was one of the 10 winners out of 13,000 contestants. And I mean, I jumped out of my bed. I called down to my wife and I was like, babe, I won. So, you know, it was a dream come true.
I'm clean. Big bands in my jeans got me ripping the scene. Got designer Louis V, yeah, you know it's supreme. Balenciaga stepping, oh, that's a... To all my haters steady watching me and my possessions is my time.
What do you hope the 2K community takes away from hearing your song in the game?
I honestly hope that they can take away the fact that I'm a small town kid. I never had a dream to do anything like this, and that it's possible for anybody to chase their dream. So definitely, you know, shoot for the stars. Just being yourself is what's going to help you get to the top.
Are you a big 2K fan?
Huge 2K fan. I've been playing 2K since like 2K8.
Do you hear from the 2K community that have heard your song in the game? Do they reach out to you via social media or recognize you in person?
Yeah, they do. People are saying, hey, I'm here from 2K. This song is a banger. I'm glad I found this guy. This guy's a sleeper. So, you know, it makes me feel amazing.
Well, awesome. Thank you so much for joining us on 2K TV, and congratulations once again.
Thank you. I appreciate your time.
Think you're good enough at 2K to compete for some serious cash? Well, get your My Team lineup ready, because your chance to qualify for the My Team Unlimited $250,000 tournament is around the corner. Jump in November 27th, 10 a.m. Pacific time to earn your spot on the tournament bracket. And if you haven't checked out what's new in Season 2 of My Team, here are Brian and Sasha to fill you in.
Season 2 is here, and so is a new domination in My Team.
Introducing the NBA 75 Domination. In honor of the league's 75th anniversary, you'll be going up against all NBA opponents from every year in the NBA.
And with a new domination comes new rewards. Also new to Season 2 are the first ever player coach cards in My Team.
For every 3 stars you earn in each of these domination games, you'll earn a Ruby Player Coach card featuring a bunch of NBA players from over the years. Whether it's Dr. J, Zion, LeBron, or countless others, there truly is a player coach card for everyone. I've always wanted to have the Big Diesel coaching my team, and now it's finally possible.
Can you get to the end and earn the 3 diamond cards? I sure hope so, because you're going to want Bill Russell, Dennis Rodman, and Steph Curry calling the shots for your team.
But remember, before you can take on this new domination, you're going to have to earn at least 33 stars from the current and all-time dominations.
So go dominate and build your dream team.
What inspired my winning track was a lot of blood, sweat, tears, a lot of pain. Might not sound like it because it's a happy song, but that's what it was.
I can say I'm very versatile. I'm different from a lot of artists, and I try to relate to a lot of people that's dealing with the same situations that I'm dealing with.
My name is K.I., and my track Alpha Blood is featured on NBA 2K22. I hope y'all enjoy it. I would love to hear all of y'all feedback. Keep playing my song, keep hooping to my song, crushing all of your opponents to my song. And yeah, Beautiful things, beautiful things.
Welcome to the show, KI.
Thank you, thank you.
We're excited to have you on, and we're also excited because your song was chosen and is now in NBA 2K22. Talk about the process of entering and why you decided to enter the competition.
And I saw the 2K, NBA 2K22 opportunity up there, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I need to submit every song. Next thing you know, I just get the email saying that my song Alpha Blood was picked as one of the final songs. I didn't even find out that I had actually won until I saw it on social media.
You know, we definitely need that in the game.
You're talented. Stay in that studio. Keep doing your thing.
And Jason Tatum and Steve Stout made a video, and they both said the same thing. They just saw the song fitting perfectly in the game. You know, it's just crazy to think about.
Are you a 2K fan?
Absolutely. That's my favorite game. I've been playing 2K since the one with Iverson on the cover.
So you've been playing the game for so long. What does it mean to you now that you are in NBA 2K?
It means a lot to me. That means history to me. Something that was a part of my childhood, I now get to grow up and say, I'm a part of that. It's not just something that I watched from the outside looking in, you know? This is definitely one of the top moments of my career.
What do you hope the 2K community gets out of your music?
First and foremost, inspiration. Hopefully, it peels back a layer and allows for you to just want to strive to your fullest potential at all times.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, and congratulations once again.
Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that.
Rip City, are you ready? Hi, I'm Mark Mason, the public address voice of your Portland Trailblazers. And you'll hear me call Trailblazers games right here on NBA 2K22. At guard, 6'3", wearing the letter O, right now, my favorite, obviously, is Damian Lillard. And he's the last one introduced. There's a crescendo. I like C.J. McCollum. 3J McCollum. Yusuf Nurkic. I love it when he dunks, and I've learned a little bit of Bosnian along the way. He's taught me. Yusuf Nurkic, Bosanska Svija. And that means Bosnian beast. I like to introduce our Euro players in their native language. Centa, 2 metry 13. Iz Bosne I Herzegovina, broj 27, Yusuf Nurkic. When Dame hits the big ones, I've learned over the last 7 seasons that it doesn't matter what I say, because nobody's going to hear me. Dame Dalla for 3. Dame time. Maybe part of my voice cuts through the insanity of the crowd because they're going wild. I don't try and top the crowd. I just kind of stay a little bit underneath them and let the crowd do the work. Portland Trailblazer fans, loyal, enthusiastic, knowledgeable. They know the game. Ant-Man for 3. The origin of Rip City came from Bill Schonely, the original radio guy. He's an icon in Portland. And when he was calling a game, they put a microphone near the basket, and for some reason he heard it. Ball never hit the rim. It went right through at an angle that kind of tore the cords a little bit. You know how you hear that little tear, that little swoosh? And he said it just came into his mind. He just said, Rip City! And out of that small, impromptu, improvised moment, a legend is born. Rip City, are you ready? Blazers win!
It's Wild Wayne, voice of the New Orleans Pelicans. We're returning this week to present your top plays of Season 2. And look, You can help us award that 100,000 VC. Let's check out the finalists. And the first winner of Season 2 was King Retro's 5TTV. He sent in this crazy bounce lob and won in the wreck. You gotta love it. Boy, he put it down. And the next winner was E. Matthews 12. He saved the game with the last-second block. Get that out of here, son! You know defense saves the day. And from episode 9, your winner was G3000 with the picture-perfect ankle-breaking jam. And for the final winner of Season 2, you selected Godding EJ. Snatching ankles with Donovan Mitchell. Which play soars above all the rest like a pelican? You know I rock with the pals. Anyway, vote now for your top plays of Season 2. And remember, you can be on 2KTV by submitting your best plays using the hashtag 2KTVWild. Thanks to everybody out there. It's definitely been a blast, and I'll see you inside Pelicans games in NBA 2K22. Let go.
My name is Suevo. Catch my song Never Lose on 2K22.
Suevo, welcome to 2K TV. Your song was chosen to be in NBA 2K22. I wanted to know, like, if you had listened to the 2K soundtracks before and then styled a song that you think would be best for the next 2K soundtrack and you submitted that song, or was it something that you already had in mind?
I was actually on the last 2K. I submitted a song called Zone, so it was on 2K21. So I already knew they kind of wanted something upbeat, so I just kind of followed that same formula and made a song from scratch this time, just using like basketball and sports, you know, based lyrics, and then submitted it.
Describe your sound and your style.
Hard to kind of put a box on it and say it's a specific sound. However I'm feeling, however I want to express myself creatively, that's how I do that.
What do you hope the 2K community gets out of hearing your music on 2K?
Honestly, I just want them to be able to vibe to it. I just want them to hear the song and be like, yeah, I'm finna slam dunk on this fool. I just wanted to provide a good bounce, a good steady beat for people to feel like playing the game.
Well, thanks so much and congratulations again.
Thanks so much for having me. It was a pleasure.
Look for more United Masters tracks coming in a future soundtrack drop in NBA 2K22. And coming up in the next episode, it's our Thanksgiving special. And see if you can guess this. Which episode number will 2KTV be celebrating? Is it 100 episodes, 150, 200, or 300 episodes?
Moving on, slow.
Tune in to find out. Until then, enjoy the game. Bye.
Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. So a moment now to see the story for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing. right now.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thank you very much. Jaren Jackson Jr. is continuing in his father's NBA footsteps. Asked about that influence, Jaren said, just his heart for the game and tenacity. You have to be able to shoot and play defense because you don't want to be a liability. At the end of the day, my dad did all of that, and he won a ring. Kevin Jaren Jr. wants that last part, too.
I can see why, D.A., and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one. And with Thanksgiving coming tomorrow, Craig, how many plates of turkey you think you're going to put away?
Oh, you got to get seconds. Just make sure you leave enough room for dessert. Sometimes maybe a little walk is what you need to shake off what we back home used to call the itis.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The forwards are Anunoby and Siakam. Then there's Whiteside. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Flynn in at the 1. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, the lengthy post pair. Fournier out there with Morant. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. VanVleet against Fournier. Now VanVleet. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. It's rebounded by Memphis. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Shot clock at 2. Brooks, that's a 2-pointer. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake.
If you're the D, you live with that. Brooks just sinking a very difficult and contested shot.
Fournier against VanVleet. Here's Siakam. That's short off the rim.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Here's Valanciunas, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
I tell you, allow Jonas Valanciunas space, and he will throw it down. He's got the size and length to make it look easy.
Rebounded by Valanciunas.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Pass to Morant. Brooks outside. Memphis moving it around. The tray. And it's Morant missing. Raptors have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Siakam looking around. The 17-footer. Offensive rebound. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Now here's Morant. His last outing we saw him pour in 22. VanVleet against Fournier. He takes it in. Yep, it counts.
Well, not to be dissuaded by the traffic. He takes it right through the contact. Evan Fournier doing work. Boy, the game of basketball has exploded in Europe, and in one country in particular, France. Evan Fournier has been a fixture on the French national team, and he has got some incredible teammates.
Whiteside, a screen on Morant. On the jam by Whiteside.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Morant. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Jackson, a screen on VanVleet. Siakam against Fournier. The shot that time, not on target. And Toronto will come the other way. For Fournier, he's joined in the international competitions by NBA Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert.
Boy, what a great 1-2 punch for the French, including those two. 9 players from France saw time in the NBA in the 2021 season. Gives you some sense of how the talent pool continues to expand. Incredible.
The Raptors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
shooting 2. The first free throw is good.
And a guy who routinely outworks people. This team feeds off his energy.
Well, Pascal Siakam is a guy described by his coach as a speed player. We know the pressure he puts on teams in transition. He's willing to mix it up physically and sacrifice his body in the post, and this guy will leave it all out on the floor. What a ceiling for Pascal Siakam.
And it's tied up with that one. All that he gives them on offense, Siakam's ability, Greg, to switch defensively is key for this team.
And he can legitimately stay in front of guards on the perimeter. I mean, this guy contests shots without fouling. You love the combination of focus and strong fundamentals.
Now, here's Siakam. Following the miss by John Morant. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Brooks against Van Vliet. Morant outside. Valanciunas sets a screen for Morant. Fade away. That one wide left. Toronto, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. And again, no good by Toronto.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now here's Brooks. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
This guy's been adept at finding ways to finish inside. Jonas Valanciunas doesn't miss many of these chances. Given an opportunity, he'll deliver.
Here's Siakam after the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas. Whiteside, good.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Now here's Morant. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Jackson a screen on Flynn. Morant kicks to Jackson. Now the pass to Fournier. Up top, Morant. Covered by Siakam. And it's good for 2.
And with the pace that Morant plays with, that mid-range is a great option. He can surprise defenders expecting Ja to drive it.
Passes it to Van Vliet. Whiteside, a screen on Fournier. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds tonight. And stolen by Whiteside. Here's Anunoby. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby, he's really coming along as a shooter.
Here's Morant driving the lane, and Whiteside sends it back. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball called on the floor.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And a wide open look for Siakam. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Here's Fournier. Good, nice job down low.
So good at keeping his balance. Evan Fournier's ability to stay composed and find a way to capitalize, nicely done.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise. All right, look who's coming up in front. Come on and get down for your birthday.
up going with the new group. A new group in now for the Raptors. Chris Boucher's checked in for Whiteside. David Mwaba comes in for Pascal Siakam. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. And it's Mitchell in for Flynn. To Forbes. To the middle. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. Sweet move. He takes it up and lays it in. And the Raptors lead by 1.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
For Memphis, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Clark sets a screen for Jones. Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Anunoby. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
Jones, the pass to Park. There's the screen. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
And here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's top rebounding teams this season. Number 1, the Raptors.
They are tenacious when it comes to attacking the backboard. Physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top of the ranking.
First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Raptors with the lead. Boucher the screen. Here's Forbes driving to the basket. Takes it off the glass.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Jones. And Boucher sends it back. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. It's blocked. Outside, Jones. The pass to Park. Clark, a screen on Mitchell. Park. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Mitchell. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Bain, no good. Toronto leading by 3. Up top, Anunoby. He has 5. Boucher with a screen on Jones. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Raptors.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten on turnovers.
First free throw is good. good on both. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Here's Park. He had 15 points last outing. And Boucher sends it back. Out left to the wing. And here's Forbes from the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. Forbes has got 7 points.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Passes it to Clark. Out to the right wing. Clark, a screen on Mitchell. And they get it. Boucher with the rebound. Raptors leading by 8. To the inside. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Outside, Jones. Fast break, Toronto. Forbes inside the line. Again, Toronto.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And make some noise for T-shirt time.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Memphis, solid start to the season so far, sitting in 6th place.
And when you look at Memphis, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. A 12-point game. Pass to Clark. 1:22 left here in the first quarter. Jones, no luck. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Takes a step back. Anunoby finds Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Here he goes. He gets it in there. Mitchell's got 6 points.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now here's Jones. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Can they get it? That one falls.
You know, that's what he wants more of. Up until now, the accuracy just hadn't been there.
Mitchell left side. That misses off the backboard. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Bain passes to Clark. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Boucher the screen. Here's Mitchell, and that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And so it's Toronto up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we'll be back with you shortly. And one of the better young two-way big men in the NBA, Jaren Jackson. He talked about how his defensive responsibilities grow.
Probably be more of a backline help, talk more, give more help for the rotations because, depending on what team you play, there's a lot of specific things you got to do to guard a certain player.
Now with his 7'4" wingspan, Jackson has all the tools to be an elite rim protector.
But advanced understanding of positioning. His father was an NBA player, so he's been taught the game from a young age.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Raptors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Jackson and Valanciunas, the lengthy post pair. Morant is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Brooks in at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Now here's Fournier following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Here's Morant. And the layup's good off the glass. Morant's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Grizzlies. One of the many changes in how the game is played, pace. It seems to us like everyone is playing a very fast pace. How do you like that style of basketball?
Well, it is the preferred way for me to play the game and to watch the game. It gives us an opportunity to see the best athletes and the most skilled basketball players get out and flourish. The other thing is, it has been proven that the first 8 seconds of the shot clock are often your most successful shots.
Here's Van Vliet, following the basket by Evan Fournier.
Boy, what a story Fred Van Vliet's NBA journey is. Undrafted out of Wichita State, develops into a tremendous player in Toronto, and gets rewarded with the huge contract in the summer of 2020. What a journey.
Shooting two.
Throw good, Van Vliet. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Valanciunas sets a screen for Morant. The 10-footer. Goes back up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Siakam.
When Valanciunas forces the issue like that, he is really tough to handle. He does a good job drawing contact.
Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And he makes the first. Well, a lot of teams are going smaller these days, but big man Jonas Valanciunas still earning steady minutes year after year.
Efficient scoring and a presence on the glass. He's able to punish teams inside if they want to play small ball.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
The 5th overall pick back in 2011, Valanciunas has worked so hard to improve his entire game. I'll tell you, it's paid off, Kevin. He can impact a game in a lot of different ways.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Brooks kicks to Morant. Jackson a screen on Flynn. It's Morant with the drop.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Siakam outside. And the rejection by Jackson. Whiteside's checked in for Chris Boucher.
Hassan Whiteside.
And here are the Raptors now. They've led by as many as 14 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Brooks. Jackson kicks to Fournier. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson setting the pick here for Fournier. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
As an NBA player, I think you have to be willing to embrace contact, and Evan Fournier does it right there.
Memphis shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Fournier.
You know, there's an unpredictability about what Evan Fournier does that keeps defenders guessing. This guy is outstanding at using that to his advantage.
And so Fournier nails both of them. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Flynn kicks to Nwaba. Back to Flynn. Van Vliet passes to Whiteside. There's the drive. Flynn. And the rejection by Jackson. Inside. Van Vliet on the wing. He's guarded by Fournier.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now, here's Fournier. 11 points last game. And a quick look now at how the Memphis Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Friday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. And then on Sunday, they'll take on John Wall and the Sacramento Kings.
And that one against the Raptors, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
And that one falls for Fournier.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And so Fournier nails both of them.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
And the Raptors call time here. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
In this game will be half of the contest they'll play against each other this year.
It's an interesting matchup. Two teams that don't know each other all that well. Separate conferences. We'll see which one can dictate the pace early.
Out east in the early season. You look at the Raptors. They're still struggling, trying to string something together, getting a lot of wins. The competition, though, so tough. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. For three, Siakam. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Valanciunas with a screen on Flynn. Here's Morant. And finished up by Morant.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant. Sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
Siakam outside. Down low. Valanciunas against Whiteside. Now here's Van Vliet. He's covered closely.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Morant drives in, and Whiteside sends it back. Flynn against Morant. Flynn kicks to Van Vliet. Over Fournier. Count that one from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Really off on his shooting. Just 20% this period. Looks like he's getting a bit frustrated.
Valanciunas inside. Whiteside's there. Valanciunas dishes to Fournier. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Up top, Flynn. Flynn misses. Now the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Morant against Van Vliet. Now here's Brooks. He's guarded closely. Just 5 to shoot. There's the lob to Jackson. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Flynn with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against Golden State. Siakam misses. And here are the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 14-6 run. And Fournier kicks to Morant. Pass to Valanciunas. And Whiteside sends it back. Flynn against Fournier. And the pass to Van Vliet. Back to Flynn. Whiteside a screen. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Heads-up defensive play by Jonas Valanciunas. The alert, the aware, the always ready to send it back.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark comes in for Valanciunas, and it's Bane in for Dylan Brooks. Then for the Raptors, OG Anunoby comes in for Hassan Whiteside, and it's Mitchell in for Flynn.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And stolen by Siakam. Fournier against Anunoby. At the top of the key, Mitchell. And Vliet on the wing. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Fournier. Here's Clark. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Toronto leading by 4 to the paint, and stolen by Fournier. 3-on-3. Morant with a wide open look. The Grizzlies with another miss. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Fires the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Siakam's got 5 points so far.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
It's time for T-shirt. All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on and get down for your Grizzlies. All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on and get down for your Grizzlies.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for the Raptors. Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard to look at the teams that specialize in intimidation. Number 1, the Raptors.
And anybody who's a fan of defense has got to love this team. I mean, no one loves to see their name on top of that leaderboard as much as this coaching staff.
Hart passes to Clark. Now here's Jones. Passes to Park. Clark, a screen on Mitchell. 4 on the clock. Here's Park. Misses off the right iron. For the Raptors, their last game, a loss to the Warriors in San Francisco. Siakam finds Mitchell with the drive. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark's got 4 rebounds in this game. Jones against Anunoby. Here's Park. Jackson with the screen. Park passes to Jackson. Over Siakam. Jackson misses. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Raptors. They've led by as many as 14 points. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Wow, he got whacked. On that one, shouldn't be much debate there.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Tillman's checked in. Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Both good from the line that time. The Grizzlies trail by 9.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Tillman, covered by Siakam. Off the run. Here's Jones. The shot missing, so the Raptors will take it the other way. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Pacers at Pacers Arena in Indianapolis. That team is a little road weary right now. That is the 6th consecutive game away from home.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
And stolen by Siakam. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Boucher. Here's Siakam. From 13 feet, it goes down. Siakam's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's why they call him Spicy P, cooking up a mid-range J. Go ahead, Pascal.
Clark, the pass to Park. Picked by Clark. And Boucher sends it back. 5 on the clock. From deep. Again, the miss by Jones.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
I think we have to check his sanity because there's a number of better options on the floor. Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Now, here's Mitchell. 6 points for him. Boucher sets a screen for Mitchell. Missing that scoring opportunity, having a bad 3 for 9 shooting night. Jones dishes to Clark. Pass to Park. Clark, a screen on Boucher. And he drives in. Park's shot is off.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
And the shot goes in from Siakam.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Here's the pass to Tillman. The feed now to Jones. The shot from the low post is good.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Raptors leading by 10. 32 seconds left in the first half of the game. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Siakam kicks to Mitchell. Here's Anunoby. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. To the inside, Park. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Park's got 6.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And here is Siakam. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Now Pascal Siakam looking aggressive and determined, which forces the defender to commit the foul.
For Toronto, they have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Throw good, Siakam.
I think what's probably surprised me the most about Pascal Siakam is how prepared he is to be the primary scorer for an excellent team in the NBA. This guy has shown no hesitation.
Siakam hits them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
And that does it for the first half of play. The Raptors out in front as they end the second quarter on a 14-6 run. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and a battle is also upon us. Not Kenny and Shaq this time, thankfully, but two outstanding players through the first half. And this matchup has been every bit as good as advertised. Just take it from Shaq. I mean, he's the king of advertisements.
Stay tuned, folks. Don't change that dial.
But what about during the commercials?
Definitely not.
And now turning our attention to this game, we have seen a very confident performance for the Toronto Raptors.
They're getting a lot out of their bench. A lot. For the most part, opponents' game plan is to take away the starters. But then, when your second unit comes in and plays with this type of intensity and torches the Nets, you've created a whole new problem for the other team.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
So I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for Toronto right now, Van Fleet and Anunoby are your wingmen. Whiteside is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Flynn in at the point.
John Morant at the line for one.
One shot.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point God moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry when he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
Whiteside, good.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Fournier. Hassan Whiteside made his last basket. And Whiteside sends it back. And he gets it back. Just 5 on the clock. That one off the back iron and out. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Valanciunas against Flynn. Siakam left side. Over Morant. And Siakam with the basket on the assist by Flynn. Flynn's got 3 assists now in this one. And Greg, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
It's Morant with the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Morant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode. I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And here is Brooks following the three-pointer by Siakam. Valanciunas against Whiteside. Brooks right side. Screen by Valanciunas. Fournier. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Pass to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Siakam misses.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Here's Fournier. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And guys, this has got to be more of a team effort. Right now, he's playing all for himself.
Morant with the steal. Pass to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He is such a strong finisher in the paint.
Morant against Flynn. Pass to Siakam. Here's Van Vliet. Six to shoot. Here's Whiteside. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Whiteside's got the lead up to 14 now for the Raptors. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get down for your Wednesday.
And Toronto making a change here. Waba's checked in.
Looking here at some numbers for Hassan Whiteside. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. Averaging 9 points per game, 16 rebounds, all around brilliance for him lately. And guys, he's really taken his play to another level.
Don't you get the sense that the confidence is building game by game, and he's starting to put up the numbers that back it up?
Toronto leading by 12. Van Vliet finds Whiteside. Van Vliet outside. Flynn against Morant. Flynn misses. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Now Brooks. And there's the drive. The 17-footer goes down. Brooks has got his second bucket tonight.
Inside, outside, mid-range, Brooks has the accuracy to make whatever look he gets work for him.
Morant against Flynn. Driving inside. Can't connect from 13 feet out. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Outside Fournier. Dishes it to Brooks. Morant outside. The pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Shoots over Anunoby. And it's Morant missing. Raptors leading by 10. Waba passes to Anunoby. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Passes it to Nwaba. And here is Anunoby. Outside Flynn. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Whiteside. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And it's Brooks in the corner. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Brooks. Valanciunas sets a screen for Brooks. And it's blocked. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Tillman, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. The Raptors also with a sub. Boucher is checked in. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Fournier. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Fournier's got it back down to within single digits for Memphis. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the dunk by Boucher.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Fournier against Anunoby. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And this now a list of guys who can shoot it as well as they can pass it. The point guards with the highest shooting percentage in the NBA. John Morant is second.
Some remarkable shooters in that group. I mean, you know that when you're seeing those types of numbers at the point guard position, you're talking about some very intelligent and patient players.
That intelligence is really their hallmark. Always taking the smart shot, never forcing it when it's not there. That's how they're able to keep their percentages so high. That and the fact that they can flat out shoot it.
And that one falls for Fournier. And some changes here for the Raptors. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. And it's Mitchell in for Flynn. Both shots good from the stripe. Raptors leading by 8. Here is Forbes. He's got 11. Boucher with a screen on Fournier. And Forbes kicks to Boucher. Anunoby has the open look. And again, Toronto with the triple.
I'll tell you, they come out of the locker room, they are a step slow on the defensive end.
Here's Park, covered by Mitchell for 3, Fournier, and they'll get another chance. He's off on that one, so the Raptors will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Boucher passes to Mitchell. Now, here's Nwaba. Pass to Forbes. Boucher up top. 6 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From downtown, and Bane pulls it down. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Here's Park, and Boucher sends it back. Here is Forbes. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. The pass to Anunoby. Park against Mitchell. From deep three-point range, the rebound by Park. And for Memphis, they're shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. Here's Bane. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Passes it to Clark. A 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Mitchell with it. Takes it inside. Some solid defense from Clark. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Park. Inside, Bain, and he dunks it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Here's Mitchell, following the score by Memphis. Into the lane. Here's Boucher, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for Toronto?
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Yeah, and one more stat that jumps out is their steal total. They have wreaked havoc on the defensive end.
And the first one drops. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And so Boucher nails both of them. And it's Jones with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 11. Clark sets a screen for Jones. Anunoby sends it back.
OG Anunoby is fast off his feet. 7'2" wingspan, says twice on the pipes.
Here is Forbes. He's got 11. He kicks it to Mitchell. Pass to Anunoby. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Anunoby has got 10.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Jones dishes to Clark. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Clark's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Boucher finds Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Siakam is checked in for David Nwaba. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Here's Park. He has 6. Going inside. Boucher with the rebound. 1:29 left in the third quarter of the game. Now, here's Anunoby. 10 points for him.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Now here's Jones. Clark, a screen on Mitchell. Lobbed up there for Clark, and Clark slams it in.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Here's Siakam. Yep, that one goes. Siakam's got 21 in the game.
Well, desire. Pascal Siakam has a ton of that. He's overcome so much in his life. You think a little bump in the road is going to stop him?
Now here's Jones. Clark, a screen on Mitchell. Jones, high quality look, and he sinks it. Jones has got 6.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Siakam finds Boucher. Boucher sets a screen for Siakam. And the 3 off target. Here's Park. Jones the pass to Clark. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Raptors ball. Coming onto the floor from your Grizzlies, Ja Morant.
5 seconds left to play in the third. For 3, Siakam. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Pascal Siakam getting it done for the Toronto Raptors. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
Come on, fans.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Jackson and Valanciunas, the lengthy post pair. Then it's Morant, then it's Brooks, and it's Park in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Flynn kicks to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. They get the rebound, and there's the pass to Anunoby. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Raptors lead by 12.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Jackson misses. Raptors leading by 12. Here's Siakam. Good on the shot. Siakam's got 11 in the second half.
So fast to get out in transition. Pascal Siakam dangerous in the open floor.
Morant against Flynn. Jackson a screen on Flynn. Morant reaches to Jackson. Drills it from outside.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Now here's Flynn. Pass to Van Vliet. Boucher sets a screen for Van Vliet. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Park. Covered by Van Vliet. Here's Morant. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. And Van Vliet picks one up.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it. And coming out of high school, John Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing. Growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
Mind the lane. Is checked in for the Grizzlies.
One shot.
And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, scouts, Greg, were looking right past John Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulder.
Whiteside's checked in for the Raptors. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Van Vliet with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. Brooks against Anunoby. Morant outside. And it's blocked by Whiteside. He blocks it again. And that's 9 blocks.
He's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
Now, here's Siakam. Diving in, and he banks in the layup. Siakam's got 13 points in the second half.
Well, Siakam with the ball on the deck, slicing his way through the defense to get a shot opportunity. Pretty.
Screened by Valanciunas. Over to the wing. And he uses the glass on the layup. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 15 rebounds. Toronto calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Make some noise. Look who's coming up to the court. Come on and get down for your Brisbane.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys. During the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Thank you, David. Here is Whiteside. He dishes it to Flynn. Van Vliet on the wing. Looking to get it going. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got his 16th rebound on the night.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Now here's Morant. Drives to the hoop. And he slams it down right on top of Hassan Whiteside.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Van Vliet. Whiteside, a screen on Fournier. And Van Vliet, here we go. Morant scanning the floor. To the middle, Valanciunas. There's another block, making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Here's Morant, again with the block. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
Feeds it to Jackson. That one drops for him. And now it's just a 4-point Raptor lead.
And they have got themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They're showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
Now here's Fournier, following the miss by Fred Van Vliet. Fournier pass to Brooks. Valanciunas with the ball. 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And that one's good. Morant.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Now here's Van Vliet. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here is Whiteside. Pass to Anunoby. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Whiteside, high post. Valanciunas is there. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Anunoby. Whiteside trying to break free.
And a clever defender. I like seeing Brooks be that pest on this end and just disrupt it.
He feeds it to Jackson. Back to Brooks. Jackson, a screen on Flynn to take the lead, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
To the left wing. Here's Siakam. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Valanciunas with a screen on Flynn, and stolen by Flynn. Floats it up there for Siakam. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Flynn against Morant. They get a hand on it. Down low, releases. He blocks it again.
What a defensive performance. 12 blocks.
Well, he's shutting them down right now. They double team Siakam. Here's Flynn. Hands it from downtown.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Morant against Flynn. And it's Morant missing. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Raptors. They've led by as many as 14 points. The pass to Van Vliet. Kicks it to Whiteside. Pocket 6. A floater. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same. And largely a no-show right here.
Brooks misses.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Let's prove it time. 4th quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
Now here's Van Vliet. Whiteside, a screen on Morant. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Passes it to Valanciunas. Back to Fournier. Valanciunas sets a screen for Fournier. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Second team foul. At the line for Memphis, Evan Fournier, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And Toronto making a change here. Boucher is checked in. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And he had to have all of those guys. That miss comes at the worst possible time.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Brooks finds Fournier. Valanciunas with a screen on Anunoby. And Whiteside sends it back. Outside Flynn to the paint. Pass to Van Vliet. Now Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. It's tipped.
rejected by Brooks. Part of why he's stuck as a second rounder. Dillon gives a great effort on defense.
That's his second personal foul, third team foul. At the line for Memphis, Evan Fournier. At the line for two.
Shooting two.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
The Los Angeles fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans. All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on and get down for your Wednesday.
Boucher finds Anunoby. Right side, a screen on Fournier. Van Vliet attacking. And that one, good. And the Raptors lead by one.
Well, Fred Van Vliet, we've seen him. He's able off the dribble to create enough space for his shot.
Here's Morant into the lane. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Morant's got 15 points here in the second half. Toronto's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Here's Van Vliet. No good there. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Morant passes to Fournier. Morant against Flynn. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. And Whiteside sends it back. They recover it. And here is Van Vliet. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to that shot.
And Whiteside sends it back. Van Vliet attacking. Right side kicks to Flynn. Toronto working the ball around now. Pass to Van Vliet. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's Fournier. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Van Vliet picks one up.
Kevin Fournier taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. So he gets them both.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Fournier against Van Vliet. Boucher with a screen on Fournier. Van Vliet against Fournier. 5 on the clock. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they need. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Timeout call for Memphis. Fans, the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on and get back for your Grizzlies.
.34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Driving in. Boucher with the rebound. Outside Flynn. The pass to Boucher. Van Vliet against Brooks. Van Vliet passes to Boucher. 6 to shoot. Brooks against Van Vliet. The 3 won't fall. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise. All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on and get back for your Grizzlies. fans, stand up and make some noise.
Stolen. And that's going to do it for So we are headed to overtime. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Jackson and Valanciunas, the lengthy post pair. Fournier out there with Morant. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. And it's Morant missing. Raptors shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Boucher, that shot off. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. It's Fournier on the wing. Morant passes to Valanciunas. There's the dish to Brooks. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Flynn against Morant. A minute into overtime and what has been a great game so far. Whiteside dishes to Flynn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Morant. Flynn misses. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. There's the lob to Jackson. Brooks finds Jackson. Offensive rebound. The shot's good from Fournier. Fournier's got the first basket here in overtime for the Grizzlies. Toronto trailing. Anunoby with the screen for Van Vliet. Just over a minute and a half played here in overtime. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Unloads from 13. And again, no good by Toronto. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 4 from the field in the overtime period so far. Flynn against Morant. Driving inside. Banked in off the glass. And it's a 4-point Grizzly lead.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Which Water section wants a t-shirt? All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on and get down for your Grizzlies.
Siakam is checked in for Chris Boucher.
Pascal Siakam.
Flynn against Morant. Van Vliet outside. Siakam inside. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And really, they've rebounded well all game long.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Brooks grabs the board. Memphis leading by 4. Outside Fournier. He takes it in. Toronto grabs the miss. Whiteside's they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Siakam outside. Back to Van Vliet. 6 on the shot clock. Scheme from Valanciunas. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 7 from the field in overtime. Certainly not the best showing for them offensively. Morant against Flynn. Fournier gets a wide open look. Hits it from three-point range. Fournier's got the lead up to 7 now for Memphis.
Well, you love the shooter's mentality that Evan Fournier possesses, thinking of pulling up before he even makes the catch.
Morant against Flynn. Valanciunas with a screen on Flynn. Loads it up there for Morant.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip. You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Morant against Flynn. Morant outside. Softly drops in the floater. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
The delicate touch on display there. Gotta love when Morant lets that floater fly off his fingertips. Beautiful. No question he got bumped on that shot.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Toronto. Pascal Siakam at the line for 2.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 5. Siakam hits them both. And they go to the intentional foul.
Fred Van Vliet. That's his 4th personal foul. First team foul.
Now Brooks. Passes to Valanciunas. And stolen by Siakam. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
That's his 2nd personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Evan Fournier. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
The last and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans. And your grand girl.
One second separating the shot clock and game clock. Siakam with it. Whiteside is screen on Jackson. Anunoby in the corner. Buries the triple. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Who wants a t-shirt?
Now here's Morant over Flynn. can't cash in.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals, establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And as we play into another overtime, the tension continues to build. Both teams refusing to quit. Now, here's Siakam. Pass to Flynn. Whiteside sets the pick for Flynn. Driving to the basket. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
At the line for the Raptors, Malachi Flynn, shooting 1.
One shot.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Now here's Brooks. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Whiteside's got his 16th rebound on the night. Anunoby, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. There's the call. Memphis gets the foul.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
The first one falls.
Well, what you know is OG Anunoby has certainly seen a lot of the world. This young man, born in London, moved to Missouri as a young man, goes to Indiana University, and then gets drafted by Toronto. That's country to country, folks.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Morant passes to Jackson. Pass to Valanciunas. Valanciunas with a screen on Anunoby. They grab their own miss.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Oh, here's Van Vliet. Whiteside sets the pick for Van Vliet. Pass to Whiteside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his third personal foul.
That's on Evan Fournier.
Shooting for Toronto, Hassan Whiteside, taking 2 shots.
2 shots. Nice on the first.
that one is off.
Wow. Well, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. No luck that time either. The Grizzlies trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. They've led by as many as 14 points. Fires for 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
For Toronto, Pascal Siakam, 3 shots.
Shooting 3.
Throw good, Siakam. He hits the second from the line. Makes it, and he continues to shoot well from the line. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jackson a screen on Flynn. Morant passes to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Fournier with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam. And it's in there. Fournier's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Siakam. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Outside Fournier. Inside, Valanciunas. Count the basket.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Van Vliet. That's tipped. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And he recovers it. Here's Whiteside, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Whiteside against Valanciunas. Back to Fournier. To tie it up. He blocks it again.
Another swat, and he has been a force on defense all game long.
Greg, I've never seen anything like this. He is now tied for second all-time on the list for most blocks in a game.
And to think that we'd have 15 blocks when this game started, tied with Shaq for second most all-time, and it has been a performance worthy of being alongside the Big Beast.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
Tries from 7. And the rejection by Jackson. To tie it up. The shot's good from Fournier. Fournier's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Fournier passes to Morant. And there's the foul. It'll go on Malachi Flynn. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Morant outside. Just 5 to shoot. Jackson in the corner. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And it's the Raptors' ball. Flynn the pass to Whiteside. They need this one. Siakam.
No, sir. Jackson Jr.'s shot blocking abilities. Part of why he was a top 5 pick back in 18.
Another steal. And they recover it. Flynn against Morant. Outside Flynn. Van Vliet sets the pick for Flynn. Pass to Siakam. Second shot opportunity. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And so with overtime 2 in the books, the game is still not over. Overtime number 3 coming up. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And with another overtime in front of us, the question is, who will blink first? Nobody wants to give in. A lot of pride now on the line. Van Vliet against Fournier. Van Vliet passes to Boucher. The 3. Flynn misses. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. To take the lead again with the block.
And that block will push him into second on the leaderboard for most blocks in a game.
You know, I don't know why they keep challenging him and trying to shoot over him. Greg, he is just dominating defensively.
I still can't believe that he's turned away 16 shots this game. That's more than some players get in a season. He's passed Shaq's mark of 15, and his next block ties him for first all-time for most denials in a game.
2 on the clock. Grant. They get it back. Valanciunas from down in the low post. It goes. Valanciunas has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, I think this is something Jonas Valanciunas has hung his hat on, his ability to consistently get to the offensive window. Nicely done.
Now here's Van Vliet. Nice D from Valanciunas. Right side against Brooks. Pass to Clark. Here's Valanciunas. Easy jumper from very short distance. And now a 4-point Grizzly lead.
I like the physicality on that play by Jonas Valanciunas. Simply powers through the contact, showing he can give it as well as take it.
Now here's Van Vliet. Looking to end his cold spell.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Morant passes to Clark. And yes, it's good. Now it's a 6-point Memphis lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Boucher with a screen on Fournier. Here's Van Vliet, and he's finally able to knock one down.
Boy, at his size, Fred Van Vliet has to be so crafty on the interior. Defense has nothing for him there.
And finished off by Morant.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either.
Hey, friends, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise. All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on and get down for your Grizzlies. look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get down for your Wednesday.
Siakam is checked in for the Raptors.
Pascal Siakam.
To the wing on the left. Here's Anunoby. And again, no good by Toronto.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Over to the left wing. To the inside. There's another block.
And he ties the all-time record for blocks in a game.
GA defensive dominance on a historic level.
In 1973, the first year they tracked blocks, that was when the record of 17 was born, and that mark now has come.
Morant against Flynn. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Morant's got the lead up to 8 now for Memphis. Mark against Siakam. Pass to Flynn. Shot clock at 5. Whiteside sets the bit for Flynn. And a miss there on the triple. And Clark has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant against Flynn. And that one's good. Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Siakam outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And it's Morant with the rebound. Morant's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Brooks. Down low. Here's Valanciunas. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. And it's a 12-point Memphis lead. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. Shot to stop the run.
Well, with that 6'9" length, right? Siakam uses those long limbs to create contact, get himself some free throws. Nicely done.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Siakam hits them both. Here's Morant.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Grizzlies.
You have to imagine that fatigue was a factor the way these teams have battled all game long. But who would have thought it would come down to such a decisive victory this deep into the extra period?
You know, I think we saw a team that was determined to find a way to get that win, and another team that I think mentally they succumbed. And you know, fatigue, yeah, fouls, all those things play a role in the outcome, but definitely a very compelling matchup.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Valanciunas.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
Morant outside. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. An amazing game lasting multiple overtimes.
I mean, definitely an epic game. And while both teams fought hard, I just got the sense they played more with a purpose to win. I mean, all the tension in OT, they have got to be exhausted, but happy. What a game.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Jaron. A young team, but you're going in the right direction. How does a game like tonight help you keep that flow?
It's progress. You know, everything is progress. A win you can learn something from, a loss you can learn something from. So we're taking every little bit of it, and you know, we're just happy to get one at home today.
It's a step in the process, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as New Balance presents our player of the game, Jonas Valanciunas.